it's a great story. The guys that you guys are using and that are succeeding in these moments. Can you describe what the bench was like when Austin went on his run in the fourth quarter over the final 6 minutes?
Yeah, I couldn't be happier for the kid. And I just told our team, I said, think about this. Guy was sitting at home for 2.5 months waiting for his phone to ring, and it wasn't ringing. And that to me is just crazy to even think about. Austin Rivers is a good player. He's played in 45 playoff games prior to this 2021 playoffs. And it just worked out for him and us that he's here. And the funny thing is, Mike, he scores 16 points in that fourth quarter, shooting into a really big basket. Prior to that, I felt he was turning down open shots. He wasn't shooting the ball. And I said to him 3 or 4 times, Austin, let it go, let it fly, shoot the ball when you're open. And, eventually in that fourth quarter he did, and he made big basket after big basket. So we're a resilient group, we're a tough group, and we take, we're like a Statue of Liberty, man. We take everybody. You come here and you can bring something to the table to help us win a game, we're going to throw you out there. Whether it's Shaq, whether it's Marcus, whether it's Austin, could not be more proud of our group. The biggest thing is this, though. To be up 2-1 is great, but you can never be satisfied. You can never exhale. You can never come up for air. We have to have a better mindset to start the game in Game 4. We were not ready to play tonight. They came out, punched us in the mouth. Proud of our guys because we answered right away. We went on a run of our own, a big run to close out that first quarter to get back in the game. But that cannot be our mindset to start Game 4. We have to come out with a hit-first mentality and play with the lead instead of playing from behind.
Mark Kislett, Denver Post.
Hey, Coach. Little bit unusual question, as is my want. Mayor Michael Hancock was a little grumpy during the fourth quarter about the time it was 91-91 because he couldn't find the game on TV. Could you give him a recap of how you won this game and maybe even give him a call in the morning to make him feel better about you guys being up 2-1 in this series?
Yeah, well, I feel bad he wasn't able to watch it. Mayor Hancock and I have a great relationship. We get along. So I'll definitely reach out to him, Kiz, and kind of give him a recap. But the funny thing is this: in the third quarter, neither team could score. That was a really ugly quarter, 20-20. In the fourth quarter, neither team could get a stop, 36-36. And even late, I thought they made a couple of really tough shots, as Dame and CJ are known to do. But we talked about going into this series. The three-point line will be a really important factor in determining who wins or loses. Game 1, I think they had 19. Game 2, they had 16. Game 3, they had 14. So that number is going in the right direction, and they only shot 31%. So I thought our defense was much improved. Nikola was fantastic, 36, 10, and 5. And the bench, once again, the bench has been the deciding factor in all 3 games. Whoever bench has won, the head-to-head output has won. So proud of our bench group for coming in and providing a lift and a spark for us.
Brandon Cristal, KOA.
Well, and you know how many threes they're going to shoot, Coach. How good did it feel to knock down 20 of 38 and then only make it 14, especially with Dame's struggles until those last couple?
Yeah, it was, Brandon, it was great to see. Obviously, they were up big early. I forget what the exact margin was, but Nikola comes down, hits back-to-back threes, and somehow we weathered that storm. That was really important. And then we go on. I think we closed the first quarter on a 19-4 run, which obviously is great offense and terrific defense. But, Michael Porter knocks down 3, Nikola 4, Austin 5, guys off the bench. And we had a lot of guys contribute to those 20 made threes. And if you're going to be open, you have to shoot it. Obviously they gave us some different looks. They changed up some matchups. They went a lot smaller tonight. Cantor only played 5 minutes. And I thought late in the game, just playing through Nikola in the post was very effective. He's going to score, he's going to draw the foul, or he's going to make the right play and get Aaron Gordon to dunk. So, Game 4 will be its own entity, and we have to be ready for that one.
Vinny Benedetto, Denver Gazette.
Yeah, Michael, you've kind of touched on it multiple times, but what kind of things can you do to guard against complacency going into Game 4? Is it something you just have to kind of repeat, or is there something you can actually do to kind of guard against that?
Yeah, I think I just got to go around the locker room and smack him in the face, wake him up. We're going to talk about it, but really ultimately it comes down to our players' maturity, understanding, especially for the guys that have been here who have playoff experience. Being up 2-1 is great. It's the same situation they were in. They came into our building, won Game 1, and we were able to even it up. And, they're going to come out ultra aggressive because they're not going to want to go back to Denver down 3-1. So we're going to get everything, the kitchen sink, you name it, come Saturday afternoon. Very quick turnaround, a 1 o'clock game on Saturday. I think our game's on the Oxygen Network, so hopefully guys can watch that when it airs.
Ashley Neville, Mile High Sports.
Hey, Coach. So you guys have been pretty good on the road all season. What's the key to that? You guys continue to win on the road, especially with the fans now back in the stands. How do you prepare differently for that?
To be honest, Ashley, we don't prepare any differently. Our preparation is the same, 1 through 72 in the regular season, and now through 3 games in the postseason. I think to win on the road consistently, and I believe we had one of the best road records in Nuggets history this year. To be a really effective road team, you have to have mental toughness. You have to go into somebody else's gym and have a just us mentality. Your defense has to travel. You got to be able to guard teams on the road, and you can't beat yourself up with turnovers. So we did a better job in that area tonight in terms of only allowing 15 points off our 14 turnovers. But our guys are battle tested. We're not afraid. We've gone into some of the tougher places to play, and we've won games. This is a tough environment to play. They have a great crowd here, and they make a really very difficult arena to come in and get